closely came to know during the MS branch tenure, because we used to sit across the table and have meals also together. And in fact, as a couple with Shakuntala and Ajit, we had our meals innumerable number of times. And the last I remember, when when he got posted out, I went to see him off at the railway station. I still remember, seeing him off and not, I didn't know that may be the last of him. Though if I'm not wrong, Shakuntala, he came down for a UN interview in between.
Yeah.
He came down for a UN interview, and we briefly met him. And thereafter, he had gone again. And after his martyrdom, and that too happened because he took the initiative. After the fire had taken place and this thing, he took out a party to neutralize those terrorists. Resultantly, exposing himself to grave danger at the, taking an operational risk, knowing that the situation was volatile. It speaks volumes of it. Those are the times when you step forward, when you know your command requires. And as a second in command, he could have sat back. The commanding officer, the company commander could have taken it on. But it speaks volumes for a second in command to step forward and take on and go himself to try and neutralize. And in fact, I remember that when we came to know of his martyrdom, myself and my wife, and I think Ramachandra and Brinda were amongst the first few, who landed up at Shakuntala's house. I could understand. And thereafter, when Ajit's body was brought down, again, we were there too. But it is something that he stays at the core of our heart, and shall always stay, because most of us have prayed, but he stays young, because that's the last memory we have of him. Today, we feel the void. And hats off to you, Shakuntala, the way you have faced it all and shaped up and brought up the kids and taken the world on.
Thanks a lot for giving that introduction. But at the same time, I would like to say these actions probably all came in the as a routine and probably as part of the duties. And I'm sure, like even Sagar also mentioned about it, even Mike mentioned about it. I mean, anybody in that place probably would have done it equally well or better. I mean, I really can't say that we are heroes about it. I mean, I'm sure it's just even here we are all today honoring Ajit Bhandarkar by the grace of God, and in fact by an accident of geography and time of birth. And of course, our professional moorings got us all together. So, I mean, it could have been anyone for that matter. Now, here we are today, setting the tone for the book launch with the memoirs of Colonel Ajit Bhandarkar, which is to occur a couple of days later.
And Ajit was my course mate in Gulf Cotton. We spent 2.5 years, to be precise, in Gulf Cotton together. And I can tell you very frankly, without any qualm, that my passing out of NDA, I would give quite a lot of credit to Ajit Bhandarkar. Because I was a civilian, absolutely I had no exposure. And I was finding it, the physical aspect of NDA training pretty difficult. And Ajit would always hold my hand and help me out. I remember the camps, especially the 2nd and the 4th term camp, the army training, the PT that we used to have every day, or the parade, especially all these areas where we used to be physically challenged. And Ajit, in his cool, calm and collected manner, would always say, "Sagar, don't worry." He used to call me Bharti those days. That don't worry, this too shall pass and take, He was very cool guy, very, very cool guy. And more than that, he was a gem of a person. And I always say this without any qualm or without any shame, that if I could be half the person that Ajit was, I would have been, very happy with my life. And unfortunately, we lost him. But then good people, good soldiers even I think God requires somebody there to protect him. And my salutation to Ajit, because he led by example. And I will take 30 more seconds to pay my salutation to Shakuntala. I mean, here is an example of a lady of armed forces who is truly an example to others as to how she has, gone about honoring Ajit. That is one thing, and bringing up both their sons who have now in the armed forces. So it's a salutation to Shakuntala, and on behalf of everybody that I know of, and especially India Coastmates and my colleagues, we wish her all the very best for the book, and it's a great honor in the memory of Ajit Bhandarkar. Thank you.
Ajit was my squadron type. We are from the same golf squadron, popularly known as Golfies. The traits are different. Ajit was a soft-spoken, cool, helpful, unassuming, and a thorough professional. He never made any issues of coming in the forefront to show that he was a leader of men. But he did in his quiet, unassuming way, and he was there always. I'll give you a small example. Ajit was posted in the personal branch of the Army headquarters prior to his move to Rashtra Rifles. Being in that branch, you control the postings of all officers of the Indian Army. He could have easily managed rather to go to some other place relatively cooler and not such an active operational area. And even in that, as a 2IC, he could have not wanted to go to the site where the action was taking place because he had his subordinates to do it. But no, the leader in Ajit, he led from the front. And unfortunately, we lost him, but that is where soldiering is all about.
I would like to thank Colonel Jairam, Colonel Anil, AVM Sagar Bharti, and also others who are watching the show, Major General Mike Yadav, as they fondly call him, and others who are participating in this YouTube session. I thank you all for your presence. And yes, I will be releasing this book, The Saga of a Brave Heart, on 26 July at Bengaluru. It will be at the National Military Memorial. After listening to the stories of all these heroes of our Coastmates, I'm very, very proud of you all. And, Ajit is there watching us. So he will continue to guide me and all of us. And I am really grateful to be a part of such a wonderful team who have showered so much of, affection and support to me while writing the book, even after the completion of the book and till date. You've all given me immense support and motivation, and I owe it to you all. And thank you for your support once again. Jai Hind.